I think in any type of games, when you win in 1-0, anything can happen. And until you score the second goals, anything can happen, and we saw it tonight.
Patrick, two things. One, I know there's different situations, different matches, but there's been a few occasions where defending set pieces has been a bit of a struggle. Just your thoughts on that, and then also RJ Allen scoring his first professional goal. Just what you think of the way he played as well?
I'm not completely agree with you. I think in the set pieces, especially tonight, we did quite really well with that regarding the players that they have. I think they are quite really strong in the air, and I think until the last free kick, I think we did quite well with it. And of course, when you look at the size of our players, this is an area where we can be vulnerable. But I think tonight we did quite well with it. And the goal we conceded at the end, it was just a lack of organization, of concentration for the 95 minutes, because we know now the game is not 90, it's 95 minutes. And of course, concede a goal like that in the end is really frustrated. And frustrated because we deserve to win that game, and to be honest, I'm feeling sorry for the players because they work so hard, they work so well, and they deserve more than what they're getting at the moment. And I think it's just like we are in a period where everything's going against us, but we will stick together, we will fight together, and we're going to turn it around because of the way we played. I think we showed it tonight. RJ, I'm really pleased with him, and RJ, since he came back to the team, he worked really well, and RJ will be a really, really important player for us. And to came back of the games because of the bad challenge he received from Donatel, and hopefully it's not too bad, but his ankle is swollen really, really badly, so he has to go tomorrow for X-ray for the bad challenge.
Patrick.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the RJ Allen injury, but going to Saunders real quick, on one of the corner stores late in the game, he ran up to the bench, was talking to you guys. Just what was he saying to you guys as he came out of the net?
It was just about one question he had about the organization, because of course when you make changes like that, players sometimes get a little bit confused, and that is something that as a staff we have to look at a little bit more closer.
Patrick, it's the second time that you've conceded a set piece late in the half. What do you try to do to get the concentration there for the entire 45 minutes of each half and prevent a slip up?
What we can do is to score the second goals, because when you have a quality players like that on the ball, and you have people like Siman who's strong in the air, and when you look at our size, we can get vulnerable, and we will concede goals, we will concede chances, but we needed to score that second goal. But when we are at that period of the game, of course we needed to be, because we knew that was the last kick of the game, and it's just more attention, more concentration, and players to be aware of the position.
Coach, I just want to make sure that I was reading your quotes from Philly, and you left Pirlo out of the lineup because you felt it was best, you wanted to go with the best lineup. You said it was your decision. I want to make sure that was the case, and then why bring him back today? And also, how long do you think till Lampard comes back?
Lampard, I don't know, because we have to look at his injuries and look at the load of the training he's doing, and to see how he will improve day after day. But he's on his way back, and that is really positive. Regarding Andrea, this is a decision, but I was really pleased with his performance today. I think he was really good. I play a little bit more higher because of his creativity and his quality on the last passes that he can make. Because I felt out that in the last few games we played, our last ball in the last 30 yards wasn't that good, and after that, having the possession of the ball and him being in the last pass, we can create more, and I was really pleased with that.
Is Frank getting any closer? I know it keeps being said that he's getting closer to coming back, but how close? I mean, how close?
We don't want to put any date because it will not be fair on him. He's working hard. He's working well, and when he will be fit, he will be in the squad.
Patrick, as far as the first half moves, was pretty flat for both teams. What would you have liked to see more of in that first half? What do you think was missing, and how important is it to come out strong at home and kind of put your stamp on a game in the first half of games?
I think we put our stand in the first half. Yes, we didn't create enough chances, because I believe one of the reasons was David was a bit too much isolated up front, and he was a bit lack of support. But at the same time, we playing against a team who's coming here, well organized, who make it really difficult for us. And at the same time, knowing how quick they are up front, we don't want to get exposed. And I think the players from the first to the last, to the 90 minutes, managed the game quite really well. We knew how difficult the game would be, and we've been patient with the ball. We moved the ball quicker. We knew that if we don't create chances in the first half, that we will create chances in the second half. And that was our game plan. I think our game plan was perfect until the 90 minutes.
Coach, very sharp coach, all-star lineup. What do you feel it's missing? What do you feel you need to focus on? How do you turn the season around?
The only way that we will turn the season around is to keep doing what we are doing. I believe that the players are working hard. Like I was said earlier, I think the players deserve more points than we had at the moment. Of course, there is some small details that we need to improve, but I think, like me, I hope you believe that we played some really good football, especially the goal we scored, and I think you will agree that we are not getting the luck like the team's getting. And if we want to turn it around, we will need to work even harder, to even believe even more what we are trying to do here, and then we will turn it around. And I think the game that you guys saw tonight give us a massive hope.
Okay, last question back there.
Patrick, I asked a similar question to Jesse Marsh of the Red Bulls a couple of weeks ago. How are you personally coping with this winless streak?
With this?
How are you coping with the team's winless streak, not being able to get a victory? You're used to playing for winning sides.
No, I think you can see it tonight. I think when you look at our last 10-15 minutes, how tense the players were, because we wanted so much, and when you are in this type of situation, that can freeze you a little bit, especially in the last 15 minutes. And when things are not going on your way, you don't respect the game anymore, and then you don't respect what you try to put in place. But it is a difficult situation, yes, no doubt about it. But we will come through to that. We'll come through to that.